Hello, welcome back to the Crazy Space Program. We today are going to the Mun, making a space station, and a Duna colony. Hopefully this isn't overwhelming for our new interns. Poor guys. Stay tuned for all that and more in this Okay guys, I think he won't be able to hear me in this dimension. Werner von Kerman is holding this planet still. God help us all. Oh boy, we have a lot of work to do. First things first is we need to send Jebediah to the Mun, which should be very simple. We ended in the last episode by going to Minmus and earning 600 signs. We can use the signs to buy new parts and upgrade the Minmus rocket to sustain the journey back. The problem with the Mun is leaving the Mun, but we are prepared now, and we will be leaving this time. As we were landing, I landed into a bit of trouble. The ship started rocking back and forth while I was trying to keep a steady speed and trajectory. I cut the engines at what I thought was too late, but everything ended up just fine, and Jeb got that flag down. Haha, yes. We made our ascent, but when we finally got to high Kerbin orbit, I realized that I messed up. There's no decoupler separating the rocket from the capsule of the sides. No worry, that shouldn't give us any problem, and we died. Not to worry, I'll try again and again. So, I ended up just leaving Jebediah in orbit. You know what that means. So there's a small problem. This module doesn't have SAS. So how did I even make it this far? I don't know. But it's flipping and it won't stay still. So I'm gonna have to get some RCS thrusters, which I have not yet unlocked. Well, that wasn't enough. Yes! Whew. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do 47 missions to get the last amounts, but we did it in 2. Let's redesign the ship with the new parts. We are ready to save Jeb. Hopefully. If I remember how to rendezvous.
Bada bop boom pow.
Okay, so that was a lot of work. Going to the Mun, having to save Jebediah. We couldn't bring the science with us, so all of that was just for 3 science. So let's use a fixed ship this time and do this properly.
Obama hamburger.
I have a small mod called Parallax, and I have a setting enabled for it that gives collision to terrain details, which is not the problem I had. I just landed too hard. So me and Jebediah did a risky move and flew off to another spot, and actually landed. Sweet. After tinkering with the landing legs a bit, and then doing a bit of science, it was time to go back home. Well, that took a lot longer than it should have. Time to hire some interns. I'm going to be checking local Kerbin high schools and colleges for young, aspiring Kerbonauts, ready to do anything in the name of science, with a generous $0 wage. Soon enough, we got James, Trent, Weezer, Jerfel, and Dust. We have for them a very wonderful first endeavor. We're making a space station. Okay, look, I didn't have any cool parts, but we're going to have to make this work. James and Weezer are ready for their first assignment. Looks like this thing wasn't powerful enough to go into a full orbit. No. I won't accept that. I'm not going back down there to fix it. I don't even think I have the parts to fix it. I've got an idea. I'm actually surprised. Anyways, let's switch out the crew for Trent and Dust.
Need a dispenser here!
Okay, time for the most intense mission yet. We have our eyes set on Duna. We are going to be making a colony. Here we go. Well, cool. Embro, expect to return never again. Goodbye.